Hey y'all, it's me, Jonathan, again. I just want to take y'all real quick through Isaiah 40, verses 25 through 31. So, in verses 25 and 26, God says, "To whom will you compare me? Who is my equal?" asks the Holy One. "Look up into the heavens. Who created all the stars? He brings them out like an army, one after another, calling each by his name because of his great power and incomparable strength. Not a single one is missing." What he's saying here is that if you look up in the star, he created all of them. So that means that he has a name for each and every one of them. And he also knows about all of them because he created them, obviously, which shows that he's omniscient. And then in verse 27, he says, "O Jacob, how can you say the Lord does not see your troubles? O Israel, how can you see that God ignores your rights?" God is just asking Jacob, like, you already know what all I can do. You know that I'm good to you. So how are you going to act like I don't know what you're going through and you're pleased and crying out? In verse 28, he says this, "Have you never heard? Have you never understood? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the earth. He never grows weak or weary. No one can measure and depicts his understanding." And he's basically just going through what I just said and is like, "Jacob, I know what you're going through. I've known for a while what you were going to go through. And just know that I'm with you through all of it." And because he gives power to the weak and strength to the powerless, which is brought out in verse 29. In verse 30, "Even the youth will grow weak and tired, and the young man will fall in exhaustion." This is just saying that, like, this isn't just for the elderly. Young people have their trials and tribulations too. And it doesn't matter what you're going through, the Lord is going to give you more than you can handle. Because if he didn't, then what would we need him for? If we didn't need God, then we can do it on our own. But he gives us more than we can handle intentionally, so that way we can rely on him. In verse 31, "But those who trust in the Lord will find new strength, will soar high on wings like eagles, and will run and grow weary. They will walk and not faint." Basically what I just said, that if you put your faith in God alone, then you will go and fly higher than you ever have before, because his will and his way is greater than anything that we could ever imagine for ourselves. So I just want to encourage all of y'all to go into this passage with an open heart and how you can apply this to your own life, because I know that I do this a lot too. A lot of times I think that I can do it all on my own, but then something will come up and I just realize that I can't. And that's so important to realize that you can't do it on your own, because some things were not meant for just us to handle. We need to put our faith in God so that way he can help us through these things and we can see the fruit that will come from it. Thank y'all again for listening, and hope y'all have a great day.